Hello everyone, welcome to the British Florist Association and World Skills UK Floristry Competition Talks. I'm a floristry judge and a member of the UK Floristry Judges Guild. Today I want to focus on some of the aspects that you might need to think about when competing in a floristry competition. And in this series of talks, I want to show you what the judge is looking for and hopefully give you some hints and tips on how to get great marks in your next floristry competition. So there are 4 facets that the judge is always looking for in every design, and that is idea, colour, composition and technique. And today we're going to focus on technique. So what is technique? It's fundamentally the method we use for flower care, construction skills and neatness, and this should be seen in all professional floristry. Expertise in this basic knowledge is the bedrock of a florist's skill. What we learn first at college or in the workplace are the basic techniques. And it's critical when you're planning your design that you consider all aspects of good technique. So in floristry competition, there are 100 marks in total, and technique has a whopping 30 marks of these. And this is broken down by 10 marks for condition of flowers and guarantee of durability, 5 marks for stability of work and actual physical balance, 5 marks for suitability of technique and method of construction, and 10 marks for finish and workmanship. And we're going to start by looking at condition of flowers and guarantee of durability, which holds 10 marks. Florists love flowers. You, like me, probably came into floristry because of your love of flowers and natural materials. And so we show our love every day in the workplace by caring and cherishing the flowers whilst in our charge, so that the customers can get the longest possible life and the maximum enjoyment of perfect blooms. And it's exactly the same in a competition room. Every flower must be perfect. No blemishes, no bruised petals, no holes in the leaves, no wilting or dead materials. So inspection of every single flower is important before use. I'm sure you know this already, but I'm just going to say again that every flower and foliage plant material must be well conditioned in pristine quality. Recut all flower and foliage stems and keep all stems in water until use. Remove any foliage below the waterline in a hand tide. And you can see that we have a rose up here which says, I love you. It says it all. And down below, this is a picture of a competition room that you would see in any skills heat with everything laid out ready for you to use. Durability of materials. The occasion will decide what you're going to use, basically. It's crucial that, and in particular in bridal and accessory work, that you use flowers that are going to last for the length of time required. Flowers and foliage will be out of water for quite a long time in bridal work. And so you really want everything to look wonderful for the bride as she walks down the aisle. So testing the flowers in the workplace is an essential part of looking at what you need to use for the task. For example, hydrangea. Brides love hydrangea at the moment. But if you used it in a headdress, the chances are it would have wilted before the bride has even stepped foot into the church or place of marriage. So you need to think about what is going to be the best material to use for a particular task. And also you will lose quite a lot of marks if you are using something that is not durable in a competition. Stability of work and actual physical balance. 5 marks. So stability and firm foundations are the basis of a successful design. If flowers fall out and because they're not secure, or if the design tips forward or backwards, then the actual balance is not correct and the physical weight of all the materials hasn't been well placed within the design. So the design has to have the strength to stand and endure for the maximum amount of time. A builder would never build a house without having firm foundations, first of all, and it's exactly the same for a floristry design. So when you're planning your design, this is one of the considerations, the first considerations that you will choose to, so that it is part of an essential part of the successful design. So whatever the method you're going to use, structures, wires, hand tides, foam designs, test tubes, glue, whatever it is, the structures must always be stable. Actual physical balance. Does the design balance carefully without falling over? Placement of materials is crucial for physical balance. And you can see in Gregor's work, the structure may look light, but it is very, very firm and solid. And it gives strength, the wire structure gives strength and actual balance to the design. And if you look at Laura's work, then she has got some really heavy containers at the base, which will support quite a lot of materials and keep everything stable. And the placement of the materials, it means that the actual balance is actually really great. So bridal designs and accessories, they'll need special consideration. They should sit in the hand or the head or the body without falling forward or tipping to the side. If you've ever seen a bride's bouquet which doesn't balance correctly, then tips forward, it looks dreadful on the photographs, the wedding photographs. So ensuring that the actual bouquet balances perfectly is essential. And take this headdress by Jane Benefield, a beautiful headdress. It sits perfectly on the head without tipping one way or the other. Great designs. So whatever you're using, suitability of technique and method of construction is important. It gets 5 marks. Is the technique used suitable for the design intended? So which technique will you use? Well, whatever you use, it has to be correct for the task that you are going to be asked to create. So is the method of construction suitable for the intended design? Plan the construction carefully. Is there a degree of difficulty? If we look at Isa's work here, a lovely design here, it's how has she got the materials, the dried materials, to stand proud of the bowl? Well, she may have used a technique like the one on the right, where you use wires supported by the bowl, and that would give a really good look. And it would be essential to think about your idea and plan it really carefully. So try to think of a degree of technical difficulty or enhanced construction skill that will take your design up to a different level. Finish and workmanship, 10 marks. The design must be flawlessly neat and meticulous workmanship. And this means no exposed wires, no glue strands or blobs. If it's a hand tied, then it must be firmly and neatly tied. Everything must be perfect. And if you look at the backs of these 2 beautiful bouquets, you can see that they are meticulously neat. The back is as good as the front. So make sure that every single part of your design you are proud of, and it shows that your skill and your technical abilities. So let's have a look at some hints and tips to help you with technique. All flowers and foliage must be well conditioned with no wilting or blemishes. All materials need to be kept in water until used. Test materials to ensure that they will last for the design. This is particularly important for bridal work. Remove any damaged foliage or foliage that will be below the waterline on hand-tied designs. Build your design on firm foundations, whatever the style. Ensure that all materials are secure. Place materials carefully to guarantee actual physical balance. Is the method of construction suitable for the task? Check that the design is flawless, immaculately neat. And finally, practice, practice, practice until you have successful techniques and a lovely design. So good luck, everyone. Thank you for watching. Keep practicing your techniques and love your botanical materials.